Abby had always struggled with her body image, even though her friends and family constantly reassured her that she looked great. Growing up, she felt out of the place among her thin blonde peers, constantly comparing herself to them and feeling like she didn't measure up. As she went through puberty, Abby became increasingly fixated on her weight and skin tone, convinced that she was too chubby and too dark skinned. She was healthier than average. Abby would spend hours in front of the mirror, scrutinizing every inch of her body and finding flaws, even though no one else cared. She would take countless selfies only to delete them in disgust, convinced that the photos made her look hideous. Abby became obsessed with trying to change her appearance, experimenting with dangerous weight loss methods, and even considering skin lightening treatments, all in a desperate attempt to achieve her perceived ideal look. Abby's body dysphoria had a significant impact on her daily life as well. She would avoid social situations. She struggled to focus at work, constantly distracted by the thoughts about her perceived flaws. She was afraid to check her weight on the weighing scale and never felt like going out as she would fear that she doesn't look beautiful because of her weight and people would judge her. Hey everyone, this is Nivedita Suri and welcome back to my channel Mind Over Matter. Today, I want to talk about a topic that affects a million of people worldwide yet remains shrouded in silence and stigma. Body dysphoria and anorexia nervosa are two mental health disorders that are often misunderstood and overlooked, but they are very crucial to address if we want to create a society that values the well being of all individuals. Body dysphoria is a condition where a person becomes obsessed with a perceived flaw in their appearance, often to the point where it interferes with their daily life. It can manifest in various forms, such as preoccupation with weight, skin tone, or body shape. For those who suffer from body dysphoria, the constant scrutiny and self criticism can lead to feelings of low self esteem, depression, as well as anxiety. Anorexia nervosa, on the other hand, is a serious eating disorder characterized by a distorted body image and an intense fear of gaining weight. It often involves restrictive eating habits, excessive exercise, and a preoccupation with weight loss. Anorexia can have severe physical and emotional consequences, including malnutrition, organ damage, and even death. What is often overlooked is that body dysphoria and anorexia nervosa are not mutually exclusive conditions. In fact, many individuals struggle with both of the disorders simultaneously. This can create a vicious cycle where the individual becomes trapped in a never ending pursuit of perfection, constantly striving to change their appearance to meet the unrealistic standards set by the societal norms. The rise of body dysphoria and anorexia nervosa among the Gen Z is a complex phenomenon that can be traced back to the perfect storm of societal pressures, social media's warped reflection of reality, and the deeply ingrained biases that shape our perceptions of ourselves. As young people spend more time scrolling through curated feeds, they are bombarded with unattainable beauty standards that leave them feeling inadequate and insecure. This toxic mix of societal expectations and digital influence can lead to a distorted sense of self, where even the slightest imperfection becomes an insurmountable obstacle. Meanwhile, family dynamics and history can also play a very significant role with individuals who have faced weight related bullying or pressure to conform to certain appearance ideals, being more likely to develop body dysphoria. And then there's the impact of trauma, which can fundamentally alter a person's relationship with their body, leaving them with a sense of disconnection and disempowerment. So, how do we break this cycle? It is extremely important to recognize that body dysphoria and anorexia nervosa are not just individual problems but societal issues that require a collective response. We need to create a culture that values diversity and promotes self acceptance rather than perpetuating unrealistic beauty standards. We need to recognize that beauty is not just about physical appearance but also about the unique qualities and strengths that each individual brings to the table. Continuing the example, it wasn't until Abby opened up to her friends and sought professional help that she began to understand the true nature of her condition. With the support of a therapist and the realization that many of her peers had similar struggles, Abby started to challenge the distorted beliefs she had about her body. It was a long and difficult journey, but Abby slowly learned to accept and even celebrate her unique features, recognizing that her worth was not defined by her appearance. In conclusion, body dysphoria and anorexia nervosa are complex mental health disorders that require a multifaceted approach to address. By recognizing the interconnectedness of these disorders and working together to create a more accepting and supportive society, we can help individuals overcome these struggles and live healthier and happier lives. Let us all do our part to foster a world where everyone feels valued, respected, and empowered to embrace their unique beauty. Together, we can break the cycle of the negative body image and distorted eating and empower the next generation to love themselves, flaws, and everything. Thank you for your time and attention. Let's continue this important conversation and make a difference, one person at a time.